You're friends with Mad Mike, aren't you? I'm assuming you're not attracted to him.
Don't judge Austin. He might swing it both ways. Hello friends and welcome back to another episode of Fix Me Fix You. I'm your host MagicManMo. Full disclosure, this is a sponsored video. Information about that as well as a link to where you can find this game are in the description down below. This is the game brought to us by the same guys that did The Last Days of Spring and The Agency, which we played on the channel as well. And so far I'm really liking it. I'm doing one more episode of it for the sponsored series. If you guys want me to play more, you'll have to let me know in the description down below, in the comments below, not in the description. But so far I'm really enjoying it. This is like day 3. Day 1 we got broken up with our girlfriend. Day 2, I think we flew to London, and this is like day 3-ish, I think. I've lost complete track of time. But we met Jacqueline, we talked a little at the pool, but now it's a new day. We all went to bed, and it's a new day. And I'm Austin. Huh? What am I doing here? I've already forgotten who I am and what I'm doing. This isn't my dorm room. Oh yeah, I'm in Santa Barbara now. Boy, I could really get used to living in luxury like this. I think I'll sleep in a few more hours. I'm gonna sleep right through breakfast. We're supposed to meet for breakfast at 8 in the morning. Oh, nuts! Just remembered I'm expected for breakfast at 8. See, I remembered. So early. Well, I'm here to make my 10th. 12,000. We walked her up. We asked for 15. We got it to 12,000. So we're making 12,000. So I really should follow the rules. How can you forget $2,000, Austin? I don't forget $2,000.
Good morning, Austin. Did you sleep well?
Pretty well. Better with weed. Wow. I'm trying to make myself not sound like such a weed loser. I'm not trying to say everyone that smokes weed is a loser, because honestly, I don't care. I don't recommend it, because I don't recommend smoking anything. Smoking anything can't be good for you, right? I don't smoke, so this is just my little 2 cents, right? But smoking anything and putting it in your lungs, that just sounds like a horrible freaking idea to me. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion, alright? Like a baby.
Oh, that's good to hear. It took me forever to get used to sleeping outside the city. It's too quiet here, and there are too many nature sounds. Oh, it's ghastly, really.
Come on, Natalie, you gotta lighten up. I grew up in the country, and nature sounds lull me right to sleep. I don't know about you guys.
Come join us for a spot of breakfast.
A spot of breakfast? Cool, what do we have?
There's some muesli, oatmeal, yogurt, and fresh berries too.
Alright, 2 things. 1, what the heck is muesli? 2, did he say yogurt? Do British people say yogurt instead of yogurt? Is that real yogurt? I guess that makes some sense. I'm familiar with the Yogs cast on YouTube. I mean, not like personally, I just watched some of their stuff. Yogurt? Is that real? Oh!
If you don't fancy the doctor's birdseed, there's some bacon and eggs in the fridge.
That's more my speed. I think I'll go with the bacon and eggs. Aren't you having any?
Oh, no, I normally just have a cup of tea to get me going. Maybe a bit of toast if I'm feeling particularly indulgent.
Yeah, I actually usually skip breakfast, but when I eat breakfast foods, bacon and eggs. You gotta love bacon and eggs. It's mwah. But I usually skip breakfast. I have like coffee.
We have coffee too, if you like. Quite a wide selection. I've always been more of a coffee man myself.
Ah, there we go. Eric and I can finally agree on something. So where's Jacqueline?
She normally sleeps in most mornings. Her first meal of the day is normally lunch.
See, that sounds more like Austin. If she doesn't come to breakfast, then why do we have to have it together every day?
Gives us a chance to talk about her and how things are going. Having a fixed meeting to talk about her mental state is a bit extreme. She'd be horrified if she found out we did that.
I get the feeling she might know, and that might be why she doesn't get up. Because a couple things, because she's got like some kind of depression, right? And one of the symptoms of depression, it might be different from case to case, but in my understanding, it's sleeping a lot. Spending a lot of time sleeping is a symptom of depression. And maybe if we got her out of bed and created a morning activity, she might find that that's good for her. I don't know a lot about depression or treating it, but getting up, it can be really hard, but like if you get up and do something with your time, she might feel better about it. I'm just saying.
Yes, this gives us a far more relaxed and open environment. let's talk about her mental state.
Yeah, rather than just talking about her behind her back at breakfast in her home at the table. I know that you guys are trying to help, but it just seems like a silly thing to do.
This way, we would talk about her in a more honest and direct manner, rather than in the setting of an office where everyone would feel like they'd need to contribute something, no matter how trivial.
How many people are working on this? I think it's just you and her, right? I know I just got here, but what do you mean everyone? It's just you two. Isn't that the point?
To an extent, but we shouldn't waste any energy on insignificant details.
Okay.
Oh, Mark, look at the time. God, I need to get going if I stand a chance of beating the LA traffic.
You don't stand a chance. The LA traffic can't be beat. Don't live in LA. But I've heard the stories.
When you're done with breakfast, Austin, come join me in my office.
I mean, if it's anything like Chicago traffic. I've been to Chicago.
Have a seat, Austin. Make yourself comfortable.
Thanks.
So, I heard you and Jacqueline by the pool yesterday. What did you two talk about?
Just talking about ourselves and where we are in our lives.
Did she seem interested in your life?
I mean, politely. We spent time together as children. Yeah, actually, she's a lot chattier than when we dated in high school. Really? Was she, like, quiet?
Yes, Jacqueline is normally very quiet, but seems to open up to you. Can you tell me about the circumstances behind your breakup?
Nope. It's pretty straightforward, really. Some fancy talent agent came to see her after hearing her sing at the state fair. She offered her a contract to sign with a major label, and of course, she signed.
When was this?
This was during our senior year of high school, 4 years ago.
Then what happened?
Well, she told me that she would be moving out to LA to begin recording her album, and we agreed that we would stay together till the end of the high school year and would break up when she moved to Los Angeles. That's why she's depressed. That sounds like everything moved really fast and changed really fast. I'd be a little freaked out.
And whose idea was it for you two to have this arrangement?
Both of our ideas. We decided it together.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I don't believe that either, Eric. I don't believe me. What?
I said bullshit. Were you not listening? I hardly think you both said let's break up at the same time. It just doesn't work that way. What happened was that one person said let's break up, and the other person had no choice but to agree.
That's, more typical. Your point?
So, who was it?
It was me.
What?
Why? Yeah, I didn't want to do the whole long-distance relationship thing. I mean, seriously, what's the point of having a girlfriend if you two can't Whew, Austin, I hope you've done some growing up, because I'll tell you what, it's about a lot more than that, alright? It's about a lot more than that.
Wow. I'm at a loss for words.
I've got a few, and I just don't feel like saying them on camera. What? I am a man, and I'm not ashamed of it. Come on, man.
That's not why I'm at a loss. I just assumed that she was the one that ended things.
No. What's that supposed to mean?
Let's be honest, mate. At that point, she was the one that had the upper hand of the relationship. She signed the contract and was on her way to stardom. Did you have anything of that magnitude on the cards at the time?
No.
Exactly. Look, Austin, I apologize if I'm coming off a bit harsh here, but it's important I get to the bottom of things. I need to understand the nature of your relationship with Jacqueline.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm really interested too.
So you believe that the only point of being in a relationship is sex?
Oh, don't say yes, Austin. It's one of the main reasons, isn't it? Come on, Doc, don't tell me that you didn't become a doctor to get some top-level tail. Austin, my God, man, I thought we were connecting.
No, I have a real and deep interest in studying and learning the workings of the human psyche. Believe me, mate, one does not spend 13 years studying just to get some top-level tail.
And that doesn't make any sense, because Austin's going to school in education to be a teacher. So you can't tell me, because that'd be fucked. I try not to swear too much on the channel, but that would be messed up if he was going into education to get tail. That sounds really bad. So you believe that there is more to a relationship than sex? Austin, my God, duh.
Of course I do. A relationship is about mutual support, affection, and respect. It's about companionship, and I dare say love.
I mean, even if you didn't know what love is, you can't just... It's gotta be inside you, man. You gotta feel that there's more there than sex. Oh my goodness. Austin, wow. That sounds pretty idealistic to me. That sounds realistic to me, Austin.
I have a question for you. Do you have any female friends that you have never dated or been interested in dating?
No. Oh.
Do you believe that men and women can be friends?
No. That's interesting. That makes me wonder if Austin believes the thing about between who was the chick we were dating. I don't even remember her name. Hang on, it's coming to... No, it's not Natalie. It's not Jacqueline. It's not... I've already forgotten what the who we were dating at the beginning was. I've already forgotten her name. I feel kind of bad about that.
Why not?
Because sooner or later, one of you gets feelings for the other.
Have you ever had any female friends that you weren't attracted to?
Why would I do that?
You're friends with Mad Mike, aren't you? I'm assuming you're not attracted to him.
Don't judge Austin. He might swing it both ways. That's different. He's a guy. Is it different, Austin? Is it?
Not really. If you have a friendship with a person of the opposite sex, where there are no romantic intentions, then it's essentially the same as a friendship with a person of the same gender.
So you have female friends?
Yes, plenty. For example, I consider Natalie a friend, but she and I aren't dating.
Yeah, because you're professionals and adults. You two are friends?
It's not like we sat down and signed a friendship pact, but we do talk quite often, and I do consider her my friend.
Interesting.
So, what do you think of Natalie?
I think she's British. She's hot, she's bossy, she's okay. She's not bossy. I mean, she's not ugly. You know? And... Well, we'll play into Austin's character and go with she's hot, because I feel like what Austin would probably say.
Interesting. I have another question for you. How long was your longest relationship?
My last one, the one that went for a year.
And how long did that last for?
About a year, a little bit more.
Have you considered that maybe your point of view of women may have had an effect on the health of your past relationships?
Well, I mean, I guess, maybe. This is the point where we remember this is the therapist, and he's literally just messing with our minds right now.
And that is all we have time for today.
Yep. What? But we were getting somewhere.
I'm glad that you think so, Mr. Lewis. Unfortunately, I have some work I need to tend to, so we will end our session here. We can continue on tomorrow at the same time, okay?
That was amazing, Doc. That was amazing. You just walked us into a therapy session. I probably shouldn't have crunched my knuckles on Mike like that, but I did. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have, and I feel like I love this story, actually. I'm really into the story. But that's where I'm going to stop for today, and unless you guys want to see more, you'll have to let me know in the comments down below, because I'm going to save this and step away from it for a bit and probably finish it on my own time, maybe. But if you guys are interested in playing it yourself, there is a link in the description down below where you can find this game on Steam. If you're into visual novels, I don't know how long this one is. I have no idea. This is as far as I've gotten, obviously. I kind of recommend it. So, yeah. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like or upvote down below, leave me a comment to say hi, share with your friends, do all that good stuff. You know how it works. Otherwise, whatever you guys do, I just want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on another episode of MagicManMo. Bye!